Hi, this is Brandy Murray with ScrapGirls.com, and this is tutorial number 6 brought to you by Scrap Girls for their 6th anniversary celebration. And what we're going to learn for our last tutorial this week is popping out a photo and using kind of some grungy techniques to kind of get it to blend into the paper background. So this is going to be a fun technique to learn. So we're going to start here with this vintage photo. And what you're going to want to do is select the marquee tool, and you're going to want to make sure that you're clicked on the photo layer and select part of the photo that you want to make pop out. And for this I'm going to use her face, but it could be different things. It could be like if you're doing a wedding picture, hands held together, or if you're highlighting a certain piece of jewelry or something like that. It could be anything, but for this one I'm going to use her face. And while this is here, marquee is on the photo, I'm going to right click and choose layer via copy, and that gives me a copy of that right on top. Now while you're on this layer, the cutout part, we're going to need to add a drop shadow. Layer style, drop shadow. And you're going to want to pull it out a distance a little bit, and maybe the size, just to make it look like it's lifted off the page a little bit. Okay, so there's our shadow. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to add a blank layer underneath the original photo. And you can do that by just clicking this button down here, create a new layer. Now go to the photo and select that. Right click and choose create clipping mask. And you're going to see that the photo disappears because it is actually clipped to something that's not there yet. So what we're going to do is we need to add that something so it has something to grab onto. So you're going to click on the empty layer below it and choose a grunge brush. You can choose any that you happen to have. Just you want to make sure that you've got something that'll give it kind of a nice blended look. I'm going to use this one from Junk in the Trunk, and I'm going to position it and click it just a little bit. You don't want to go too far. See right there where some of the picture is showing off the page, so I'm gonna undo that, make this a little bit smaller. And the great thing about digital is we can undo, right? So this is kind of the look that I wanted, so that you see part of the photo underneath coming out. Now what you can then go in and do is slide embellishments in between the two layers and behind to kind of give it some different clusters if you like, and just, you know, add all kinds of different things from there. So that was my tutorial today on how to pop out a photo. I hope you've enjoyed this week with Scrap Girls, and I want to personally say I've really enjoyed doing these tutorials for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.